Um, there's no consolation prizes to these games. That's one thing we talked about in the locker room. And we played the probably very possibly the two best teams in our league the last 2 weeks, and this was the champion of our league last year, and we fought them toe to toe, and we're a couple of plays from being on the right side of this. I told our team that was the champion of our league, and they had to make a couple unbelievable plays to beat us tonight. And you got to give them credit. They made those plays. Our guys are really gutted. I mean, we've got a lot of seniors in that locker room that played their hearts out and are not very happy with the outcome. So, you got to tip your hat to Boise. They did the things they had to do to win the game. We're definitely not where we want to be as a team, but we're not where we used to be. And, we just got to continue to clean up some of our red zone issues with the turnovers. I mean, those were really critical plays in the first half. And then we got to just respond. We got to respond in the fourth quarter when the game's in the balance. And, we talked about that before the game, that we had to win the fourth quarter, that we had to score when we needed to, and then we had to stop them when we had to, and we just didn't do that. And so, we got a lot of season left, some really important games left, games where we can really show some progress and get in the win column. And we need to really take it 1 week at a time because they're all really unique challenges. So it'll start this week with Hawaii and going on the road again. And, we got some guys that are beat up and not 100%, just like every team in our league, and they're fighting through that. And that's going to be a big challenge as we move forward, too. But just got to clean up a little bit of our game and continue to fight and to get on the right side of the ledger. No, if we got a little bit closer, probably would have went for it. But no, I don't have any regrets at all. I mean, we went into this game understanding that, to win, to beat a good team in the fourth quarter, you're going to have to respond and you're going to have to stop people. We got to stop them when we had to, and we had to, score when we had to. So no, I don't have any regrets at all at that point. Not going forward. If it would have been a little bit tighter, 4th and 3 maybe. But not at that point, no.
You only had 3 possessions on offense in the second half. I mean, you've been really good at third down defense. Why do you feel like you weren't able to get off the field?
Well, they did a good job of getting to 3rd and short, and they made some good runs on us. That's the one thing we've been doing a great job against the rush, and we weren't able to be good enough in the second half. A lot of their second and longs, they're running the ball and getting the 3rd and short and then getting the first down. And, we've been playing it a little bit better than we did tonight, and you got to give them credit for that. But, they're one of the top 3rd down offenses in our league, and we're one of the top 3rd down defenses. So that was a big challenge for us tonight, and so that was tough. They got a lot of 3rd and shorts, but the key, the last 4th down. I mean, that was an incredible play that kid made, and it's a good quarterback. He's played a lot of football, and he made some really big throws tonight. The throw to 7 was an incredible throw and catch as well. So you just got to overcome it. Ty's not 100%, He's our senior. He's our leader. He's not going to get a chance at these games anymore. But he was healthy enough to play, and he had a good week of practice. Tried to manage the things that he could accomplish. And, I thought Ty gave us a chance. I thought he gave us a chance to win. He made some big plays in the game, and came close on a couple throws. It could have been big plays, but overall we just a little bit short. I was proud of how he played, though. No, I think so. We'll see. It's always hard to tell right at the end of the game, until his body temperature goes down and all the swelling and all that. So we'll see. We'll see how he comes out. Hopefully it comes out all right, and because we're going to need him down the stretch.
You said there's no consolation prizes, but you lost this team 41-14 last year, and this is a coin flip again this year. I mean, is that heartening to see the progress that you're making?
Yeah, I think one of the things I was really disappointed on how we played this team physically last year. I didn't think we fought them. I didn't think we got in the trenches and really made them work for plays. And I was real disappointed. I mean, I let our team know how disappointed I was. But that was not the case tonight. We have a football team. I mean, we have a bunch of guys that fight for each other. We still got to play together in all three phases to win. And, the bottom line is you got to respond. You got to respond in the second half when the game's on the balance. And we just weren't quite good enough. I thought at the end there we'd get the ball back, with about 3 minutes left. And we used our timeouts to give ourselves a chance. And if we could have stopped them there on fourth down, we would have had a chance to drive it and win it. And, they just made an incredible play to run the clock out. And so you got to give them credit.
You guys haven't scored in the fourth quarter of the last 3 games. You've talked a lot about finishing. I guess what's been the biggest issue?
You just got to make plays when you're under pressure, and those are things that confident, good football teams do when the game's in the balance. And so, there's no question. We've been talking about it. We've been stressing it. We just got to do a better job. We got to do a better job responding and making the blocks and making the runs and making the catches in those situations. And it's a team thing. We got to score offensively, and we got to respond defensively to get the big stop to score. So it's not just one side of the ball, but and that's obviously something we got to make progress at as we move down the stretch. We're going to have to do a better job in the fourth quarter.
There's probably going to be a lot of focus at the end of the game, but I mean, you guys had 2 pretty good drives at the beginning and only come away with 3 points, and you feel like you probably should have had a little more efficiency.
The red zone turnovers, I mean, so difficult to overcome that, especially when we get the ball from our defense, and defense gets a turnover and gets us great field position. We get down inside the red zone, and the pick six in that situation is just, it's really hard to overcome. It's a 14-point swing. And so, when Kelton going in, Kelton's been one of our most reliable runners, running hard in that situation. We just got to do a better job securing the ball. That's been an issue of ours the last few weeks. We got to get on the right side of the ledger. Our defense is doing a really good job of taking the ball away, and we got to do a better job of stopping the bleeding on offense. And so that's something that we got to get a handle on. We got to turn the faucet off, and if we can do a better job of that, we're gonna really see more success. So that's something that we really got to address moving forward.
Coach, on the other side, 4 turnovers for the Pack defense, 3 interceptions of a really good quarterback. I imagine you're going to take something positive away from that.
There's no question, and we felt like, this guy's played a lot of football and taken care of the ball, thrown for a high percentage, and he doesn't throw many interceptions. And so it was a real challenge for us to get to him and get him off the spot and take the ball away. And I just think our defense is playing with a lot of confidence. They expect to make turnovers. They expect to play well on third down. And it really upsets us when people make yards on us. And that's a huge difference, that we did not have that last year. And we got a lot of prideful guys that are upset, when people get first downs and when people score on us. And that's the type of pride we've been fighting for here. And we just got to do a better job of playing off of those turnovers offensively. And we've got a real capable offensive group with playmakers. We got to play cleaner, not turn it over, and we got to respond and make bigger plays. And we got to get back in that groove. We lost it the last couple of weeks a little bit, and we got to fight and get back in that groove offensively.
Yeah, it's really tough. Really proud of everybody and the way we fought tonight. We just came up short, so it's a tough one to eat.
How were you feeling to start the game? Did you feel like you back out there? Where's your leg at?
Yeah, it was good to be back out. It was tough last week, not being out there with my guys, able to contribute on the field. So it was pretty fun to be back and out there with everybody. Feel pretty good. Mobility is just a little off still, not quite there, not quite 100%. So I'll continue to improve and go from there. Yeah, it's tough. As an offense, we want the ball in our hands to go finish the game and have a game-winning drive. So, they just made really, really good plays in really critical situations in very clutch times to win the game. Yeah, I think it definitely shows progress. It's tough to moral victories. We really don't believe in them, but we have shown progress, and I think what we showed on the field, we can finish out the rest of this year strong, and really have a chance of winning out the rest of the year. Definitely. I think the Mountain West is very, up and down, and it's really whoever's going to get hot is going to take it. So, we just want to focus one game at a time the rest of the season and try to win out. Yeah, definitely. We just got to finish. We showed that we could drive the ball down, all game, and it's just all about sustaining drives and finishing drives now once we get in the red zone. Yeah, I believed in our defense, and we ended up stopping them. Like I said, they made a good play on that fourth down to move the chains.
It's really tough, man. To lose is always a tough pill to swallow. But, man, you want to get those plays back, but in the end, you can't get them back. And that definitely, it hurts. It definitely hurts.
You guys have been great against third downs this year, but it seemed like they were able to get a lot more conversions. Did they just have shorter situations there, or why did you have a little bit more struggles getting off the field recently?
Yeah. Some of their third downs tonight, I feel like they were like 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1. They had a lot of those kind of situations tonight, and we didn't end up getting off the field. I feel like the longer the sticks, like 3rd and 8 or more, we were able to get pressure on the quarterback a little bit and make them uncomfortable. But like they had a lot of 3rd and shorts this time. That made it tough.
Went for a 4th and 8 too, with the game on the line. Were you surprised they went for that? And what happened on that play? Basically just inches away from stopping them.
Yeah, I was surprised by it. I guess they want to put it in the hands of their special teams. So they kept the quarterback out there. I guess they had trust in him, and we didn't end up getting a stop, and that was one of the differences in the game. We could have got our offense the ball back. We didn't make that stop.
You feel like if you would have been able to get them the ball, that they would have been able to go down and win the game for you guys?
Yeah, definitely. We have all the confidence in the world in each other, man. We have to lift each other up in the hard times, and I feel like if we got them the ball back, they had a little time to work with, and they would have made something happen. I definitely believe that.
4 turnovers for you guys, including 3 interceptions of, an all-world quarterback and all that. What can you take away from that moving forward?
Man, those turnovers were huge, man. They were definitely turning points in the game that could have, pushed the game in our favor. But they were huge, man. I'm so happy at how our defense is playing and how we're getting after the ball, the effort we're playing with, and those turnovers were huge.
And then you got to give, I guess, Rippon credit. The guy, gets open. Some of those, I have notes that 2 or 3 of these were the most well-covered receivers of the year, and the guy still finds a way. So is that, on the one hand, do you give the guy credit? On the other hand, is it frustrating to play against a guy like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's always frustrating when they get balls in, but in the end, he's a great quarterback. He's been making plays all year, similar plays all year, and you got to give him credit. Give credit where credit is due. He's been doing a great job, and hats off to him.
What do you guys feel in the locker room right now? This was a lopsided game last year. The odds makers had it as a lopsided game this year, but it wasn't. You guys responded and played well. Came up a little short, but just take us inside.
Yeah, I mean, to lose, again, it's always tough, but I'm proud of the way our team, battled tonight, and you can tell it's a much different team in there in the locker room, man. And we're just gonna keep getting better. That's the goal, to keep getting better, keep pushing forward, and get ready for Hawaii. We got to correct the things we didn't do well in this game and keep pushing forward.
It seemed like they were able to get some runs on you on that last drive. Were you guys feeling like you were wearing down a little bit, or why do you think they were having a little bit more success in the run game on that last drive as opposed to the rest of the game?
I just feel like because we weren't getting out to the field, they kept converting those third and shorts, and they kept our defense out there, and we did wear down a little bit. They just kept running it at us, but in the end, you got to stop it if you want to get out the field, and we didn't end up stopping it.
Did this one hurt a little bit more just because of this rivalry and 1-16 against this team? This is 1999, and you guys are just so close to getting it done.
Yeah, man. It would have been great to get this one. It's one that's always talked about every year. Well, not every year, but when we do end up playing them, and to come up short in the end is tough. But like I said, we got to keep pushing forward. This is one game. We have 5 left, so we got to put all our focus into this next one, which is Hawaii, and get ready for this offense and their defense.
This is a more confident team. Even these last 2 games have been losses, but these are against the best teams in the Mountain West, and they were both very competitive. Is this a more confident team than 2 weeks ago, even though you did lose these 2 games?
Yeah, definitely, man. You can just see on the sideline, there's no panic on either side of the ball, because I feel like we had that confidence that we know that we're going to make plays. And when you go out there and play like that, it gives each and every one of us, confidence in each other to play well and do better. So, yeah, I do feel like it's different, and we're better for it.